All right, welcome back to Blackacre Ranch, everybody. We wanted to give you some updates on the ranch. It's kind of an unconventional day in some ways. We're going to do our normal chores, but we got some things that we want to check out and show you. But first, while we're here, before we get in the truck, we're going to get them all their feed. All right, guys, I'm going to keep filling these things up. I'm going to join back up with you once we get back in the truck here with everything we got. All right. Not every day on a ranch day is warm, even in April. So, you know, I've sometimes been thinking recently about when we were looking at all this feed stuff is, you know, are there better ways, more efficient ways to do stuff? And frankly, there's a better way. I mean, we could auger this straight all into a hopper thing or whatever. It'd be a lot easier. But frankly, it's like looking at your time and realizing, you know, there's not much time that you're really spending doing this. We'll make it more efficient as we go, but you know, I'll tell you, for beginning ranchers, you can spend a lot of money trying to get all the tools and everything else, the gadgets, the gizmos, the perfect solutions. But I'll be honest with you, there's always downsides to every solution. And you got to really weigh, is it really worth it? And can you be spending your money elsewhere? Can you just make do or do without? That kind of a thing. So in a perfect world, I'd have a grain or some type of a silo thing and whatever else, but this doesn't make sense to do it for us. So be mindful of your money, guys, when you're starting out ranching, or even if you've been ranching a while. I think you guys already know that you just got to kind of penny pinch, make things last. So we'll keep doing this for a while, even though it's not that bad. You know, just got to shovel it out. All right, let's check on some of these buffalo out here. So we're glad to have all the rain subside. This is what I'm glad to see, because she is eating the hay. I've been wondering if they would find the hay, but they have. So this is number 7. Stacy, yep, that's her name. They're working on this hay pile and the next one. So what we've actually got here, guys, is buffalo out here. We've got one over there, and we've got some over in 6. Got some at the top of 7 over on that side. It's one of the bulls, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, Ahmed, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? I think you know something that I don't. I know. I'm just here, dude. You want to come over and say hi? I don't have anything for you, guy. I don't have anything. Aw. You're so nice. If you look at the grass, guys, the grass is growing in too. Growing in real nice, greening up. So we've had, as I mentioned, 3 days of rain, and it hasn't been super heavy. I think we had about 1.5 inches the first couple days, and then today was a very much just spit at you kind of day. While I'm here, guys, we're over here. This is that area I just mowed that you guys just saw in our video. And what we did was we spent some time clearing out a path down there so I wasn't angled too bad. And this is what it looks like after the rain. So it hasn't settled too bad. The buffalo obviously are using this a lot. We can still make some changes here and there, smooth it out, do some other stuff, but I'm glad to see that it hasn't rutted super bad and it hasn't really collapsed and I guess gotten rocks and whatnot. So it looks actually pretty good. I'm actually surprised.
Anyways, it's just really fun to see their path, all the little feet, because they make their own trails, so it makes me wonder how this is going to wear with their feet on it.
All right, let's go check out some of the other ladies, go see if we have any buffalo that have had calves, and see if we're making any progress on that front. I'd say see if anybody's out on their own, but everybody seems to be out on their own. Oh, hey Ahmed. Let me guess, are you spying on what's in the back of the truck here? I bet you know. I bet you know. Let's see who these guys are and if they're showing any more signs. Rachel and Kisses.
Oh, not Rachel, it's Tracy.
Oh, Tracy. Sorry, Tracy.
Hi, Kisses.
Hi, Kisses. What's up, girlfriend? This is our cow. She is officially blind in her right eye. If you guys haven't been with the channel for very long, she got scratched in her eye about 1.5 years ago, maybe a year or so ago. Anyway, so her right eye, she is technically actually blind. If she would look at us, I'll show it to you, but there, you can kind of see a little cloudy spot maybe. I don't know if it's super clear for you, but let's go check the other ones. We're kind of mixing up this whole like feeding stuff today with a check on the things we've left out that we need to look at. One was the walk down, that drive down over there by the pasture. The other is the Rio Max. I mentioned that we're kind of trying to ration them a little bit, put only one thing out at a time, and it has actually been doing fairly well. So here's the Rio Max. It's been put in a different block there, a block mainly here, and they've been doing it, right? But they're actually, this is day number 7. So day number 7, I would say we probably still have a third of it left, so I think it has helped. But what I think has actually helped more with slowing down the consumption of the Rio Max has been the fact that they've had a pasture and that they were able to get fresh grass and other grasses. So, you know, so far I think this will last the 10 days, and then we'll drop another one and kind of see if that stays the case. It may not, but we'll check them, see their progress. Hopefully it does stay that. I'm about going to be buying another shipment of Rio Max, and I had to kind of reevaluate, is it worth it or not, right? That's another day, right, guys? I'm going to give you a full in-depth assessment when I think I've given his paces on this Rio Max, but I'm going to wait until the summer because I really want to see how the ladies do with just the Rio Max and how that affected the supplement to keep them all healthy.
All right, so we're going to count them. We've got 5 over here on pasture 7, and now we got to count these ladies and Bartok.
So let's drive through them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up in this half.
5. So that makes 10 total now.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Yeah, they're all here.
All right, looks like we've got all the ladies here. That's a bummer. Well, guys, no luck in the front of over here of having calves. So we have got on here, we've got her that has a little discharge hanging out the back side. She is super puffy. Obviously, she's massively puffy. I sure hope this video is showing it. Mary here, she's been puffy for a long time. Still signs, guys, but even though we've had a storm and 3 days of weather, we just haven't had anything drop. Let's see if we can get a close-up of Mary. Man, this chick is big. Yep. She's got to be coming soon, guys. She's got to be coming soon. Well, until then, I guess we just leave them be. And we just keep checking them every day. My kids are obviously anxiously wanting to have little baby bison calves, and we are too. So until that happens, not what you can do about it, right? All right, well, Charlotte goes and closes that. I'm gonna feed them there a bit and get this out of the truck. Here they come. I'll be honest, these guys are gonna be a little bit more anxious and excited to have this, only because partly their hay ran out. Oh. We've got these next 2 to actually give out, and then I'll share with you a little bit of the problem of why their hay being out is not super fun for me right now. All right, we'll come back to them in a little bit, but hey, look at these guys, these little cows, heifer calves, whatever. They're waiting for us, all patient. All right, guys, come on, your daily run. Let's go. There you go, guys. Come on, hurdle. There you go. Mini herd, mini herd. Let's see what we got, guys. We got you guys a treat.
Hi, girl.
So if you remember, we gave these guys some minerals. And this was our little guy, our little tub.
I don't think they like being in timeout.
So this just proves, guys, I swear, now there's a couple options. Every mineral thing we have given these guys, they have torn it up, played with it, and just mutilated it. So I don't know where all this went, but they dragged it one day and now they flipped it over. So it's either the fact that it's got minerals and it's just a toy, or the fact that they hate the color blue, because both of them are blue. So I don't know, maybe we use this for calves, something like that, I don't know. But they flip them, they just play with them. If you're wanting to do minerals, maybe stick to the blocks and don't do loose minerals. It's just it's been a pain. Anyway, guys, last one. They're waiting patiently. All right, Charlotte, I'm gonna hand this to you.
Oh.
And let's give this guy to the calves.
Oh, good call.
So the calves can't go through this fast enough. It'd be like 2 months sitting out there. So we wait until one gets really, really low and then feed it to the calves.
Hi, girls. There you go. Is that good stuff? Yeah, not bad actually.
All right, guys, pasture 5 is looking really good. So I'm wanting to mow maybe pasture 5 first before I put him in there. With the grass looking the way it is, I'm tempted just to put him out there and let him have at it. I have some saplings and stuff that are growing that I really just want to knock down, and so if I did mow, it'd be a really short mow. I mean, it wouldn't be a very short mow, it'd just be enough to knock the saplings down. But I'm debating whether I should mow first or put the animals in there. I still have to get that trough set up, which I was going to do this week, but with all the rain, it wasn't going to happen. So, but yeah, hey, while we're at it and we're about, let's go take you over to the 2.5 acres that I just mowed and show you what happened there. All right, guys, we're going to do a quick drive-by of pasture, the 2.5 acres that I just mowed. You can see it here. It's now short, looks gorgeous, lovely. Everything looks good. There's too many tree branches down, but this is one pasture that I actually do not have an actual route that I know where to go with it. So it's kind of, you feel it by trade. It's got too many ups and downs in it. With the terrain and the trees, I don't know where always to go with this. So it's one where you just kind of do a little bit as is and you make it up on the fly, and you take corners and hills and everything else. It looks a lot better than it did. I'm surprised there's as much grass there is.
Right, so we've got this ridge right here, and there's these trees, so he still kind of wants to go mow that one spot, but really there's just so much grass when I just didn't think there really was in there.
So this is one of the pastures I actually want to plant this spring. And you know, every time you look at it, it looks like it's green and you're like, man, that looks really good. I don't know if we need to do anything with that. I always have to keep reminding myself the whole summer hits. And so I think this is more of those cooler season grasses. We've got to get something for the summer months. And so I have to keep telling myself, I don't care how green it is, I've got to plant, because summer it doesn't look this green at all any time that we've been here. Okay guys, pulled back up here to the pavilion, and in front of us is the tractor. Now, as you know, I've been mowing for the last couple of days, this last week before it started raining, and our goal was to try and get this mower hooked up once and be able to mow as much as possible without having to worry about feeding hay. And so we did that. We got 2 days done. I'm gonna get out there to just do a little bit more before it rains. Well, this herd is good because they absconded and stole into the other pasture, but we have our little team A, our finishing herd, that has no hay. So now's the dilemma. I've got to think about what I'm doing tomorrow, and do I need the tractor? These guys will be fine. Everyone else will be fine for a number of days except that one herd. So if I can last with this, I think what I want to do is get a bale of hay with the trailer mower on it and drop it off in there somehow, some way, and just, I don't want to disconnect this thing. I do not want to disconnect this mower. So it's not the funnest thing to do, but I've got to get the hay spears on the front end, and I've got to somehow get a bale out of here, and I think it's doable, right? I can back stuff up. I drive this, so let's get cracking. It's still 50 and I swear it's going down. I think next time all we have to do is just pick up 3 beforehand, drop a couple out inside the pavilion, they'll be straight shot, and this would be a lot easier. I just didn't think it would take this long to get some of this mowing done that I wanted before the rain hit. And I didn't think it'd be raining this bad, but you know, next time. But it's all doable. It's just more of a hassle. I'm gonna let Charlotte cut this before we drop it.
As far as we can. Nice. And hey, look who we found. Look at all the ladies and Big Bull. Hey there, Ahmed. Hi, boy. You coming? You coming? No. All right. Oh, and there's Bartok. Hi, Bartok. You having fun? Yeah, we're waiting on all those calves. Babies.
It's always a good idea to let all the hydraulic pressure out. So I left him down it. It does have those pins you can put to pin them up, so that way you can relieve the hydraulics, but you never know, you blow a line and all of a sudden it comes crashing down. So, well guys, that was it today. We got our buffalo fed, we did our normal chores. We also had a little bit of a hay dynamic, and we checked the cows, right? Nobody's of course having any babies right now, but all signs still point towards it. So we're on high calf alert. So hopefully the next few days, hopefully the next week, hopefully whatever, they start having their babies. So we're gonna keep waiting. We're gonna leave them here and Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys subscribe. There's a number of you guys that watch the videos that aren't subscribed. If you would please subscribe, we'd appreciate it. Hit that like button. I hate having to say it a lot, but you know, the YouTube algorithm just does this little junk stuff. And if you'd be kind enough to hit it and like it, I would appreciate it. So anyway, we'll catch you next time. See ya. Bye.